He died because he refused glasses. My uncle Darren passed away last summer in what might be the dumbest, most frustrating way imaginable, all because he was too proud to admit he couldn't see straight. He was 45, a warehouse delivery driver, same job for over a decade. He drove one of those big boxy vans around town, dropping off furniture and appliances. Reliable guy, but stubborn as hell. And for years, we'd all noticed the same thing. Darren couldn't see for crap. He'd squint at the TV, hold his phone 2 inches from his nose, miss road signs until he was practically past them. My Aunt Brenda begged him to get glasses. "I see fine," he'd snap. "I'm just tired. It's the lighting. My eyes adjust." The usual nonsense. At work, he kept having these minor accidents, backing into parking lot posts, scraping fences, confusing addresses. He once tried to deliver a sofa to the wrong house and insisted the customer was wrong. His boss even warned him, told him to get his eyes checked. Darren brushed it off, like always. Last July, he had a delivery way out near the edge of the county. Some new coffee shop opening in a renovated barn. That meant back roads, narrow ones. And instead of using GPS like a normal person, Darren, being Darren, printed out MapQuest directions. MapQuest in 2024. He didn't trust GPS. Said robot voices creeped him out. Somewhere along the way, he took a wrong turn. Ended up on this barely 2-lane country road that ran under an old train bridge. And here's the thing. That bridge had a clearance sign in massive yellow letters. Said, "Clearance 8 feet 6 inches." Darren's van was over 10 feet tall, but he didn't see the sign. Or didn't believe it. Or maybe just assumed he'd fit. He hit that bridge at 30 miles per hour. The van's roof peeled back like a can of sardines. Whole top crushed. But miraculously, Darren walked away. Not a scratch on him. He got out, laughing, and started texting people photos of the wreck. My cousin showed me the texts later. Stuff like, "Guess I found the bridge," and "RIP van roof LOL." But while he was laughing it up, the bridge was falling apart. The crash had fractured the concrete supports. Chunks of debris were falling. You could literally see cracks spiderwebbing up the structure. Did Darren leave? Nope. He started pacing around, trying to get a good angle for more photos. And then, this is the part that still makes me want to punch a wall. He leaned on one of the cracked support beams. Just casually leaned, like he was posing for a selfie. That's when the entire section gave out. A slab of concrete the size of a fridge dropped straight down and crushed him. Dead instantly. Paramedics said the van itself, crushed roof and all, would have been safer. He could have waited inside, or stood literally anywhere else. But no. Darren had to lean on the one weak spot. Want to know the worst part? He had an eye exam scheduled for the next week. Brenda had finally convinced him. His insurance approved it. He even had the prescription in his wallet. Had gotten it months earlier but never filled it because glasses made him look old. We found the paper at the funeral. Brenda just stared at it and said, "So this is what stubborn gets you." We'd all joked about his bad eyes for years. Made fun of how he squinted at menus. Laughed when he bumped into stuff. Nobody really pushed. Nobody took it seriously. Now we'll never let it go.